live interactive Weather Authority coverage, sponsored by Rennie's, for your next Maine adventure, will begin shortly.
Rennie's, a Maine adventure.
Your live interactive Weather Authority coverage, sponsored by Rennie's, starts right now.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you guys are all having a fabulous Monday. I apologize for using a different screen today, as our other screen is not working right now. So you guys are taking a sneak peek at my Mac system. This is what we use to play weather graphics during our broadcast. So we're going to get right into it. We're starting off very cloudy, some rain out there this morning too. Temperatures sitting into the 50s. Right now, mostly into the 50s, some 40s out there near Mount Washington in the White Mountains. Upper 50s and low 60s towards the immediate coastline. So a little bit on the mild end. When heading out the door today, you are going to need your raincoat. We are tracking some heavy rain beginning around lunchtime, running through all the way probably until dinner time. Temps into the 60s there. Highs today all around 60 degrees or so. Our normal high for this time of year for the coastline is 58 degrees. Further inland, try 57. So some communities a little bit warmer there. Good morning, Travis. Hope you are having a great day. So let's talk more about what you can expect probably throughout today and the next couple of days too. Overall, it's going to be pretty windy, probably now through the afternoon into the evening. Look for some wind gusts out of the southeast around 35 to 40 miles per hour, and I cannot rule out any scattered power outages. Over the next couple of days, we are tracking some changes. We have two beneficial and organized rounds of rain, the first one being today, the second one being Wednesday. Look for lots of sun on Tuesday, though. Tuesday should be the pick of the week, and it's pretty ironic because it's just smack dab in the middle of two really rainy days. So right now we're sitting in the 50s once again, 60s over in New Hampshire. Rain showers moving through the area. So if you're up in the mountains of Maine and New Hampshire, you're probably hanging on the rain right now. We very much need rain. So that's great. But what are the odds that the rainy day falls on a Monday? I also cannot rule out a thunderstorm this afternoon too. So we're going to talk more about what you can expect over the next couple of days. I think we're only going to go out to Tuesday here. I could try to pull up the weather graphics for Wednesday, but it looks like my Mac system is giving me a little bit of an issue. When the internet went down this morning, our systems we use to show the weather were also a little funky. So they're just trying to catch up right now. By around lunchtime, we're tracking some heavy rain. I think the best chances for heavy rain will probably be at 12 o'clock to 4 or 5 o'clock this evening. And that's when we can have that best chance to see a thunderstorm too. Good morning, Donna. Hope you're having a great day. All right, so as we approach the 5-6 o'clock hour, rain showers are beginning to move out. Our system's almost like rotating outwards, heading off towards Canada and Quebec. So check this out. It's rotating outwards, heading out towards Canada. Bring a couple of rain showers to the area by Tuesday morning. Tuesday should be the pick of the whole week. See, it looks like our system's having a little bit of a problem here. All the temperatures disappear. They're going in and out. Let's see what we can do. In the meantime, let's see how far we can go. Looks like Wednesday morning, we'll start off with some rain showers, heavier rain showers down towards the Sebago Lake region. And it seems to move out as we approach the afternoon. So expect some on and off showers. For how much rain you can expect for today, probably upwards. Looks like we're having issues on this side too. Hopefully this issue does not continue throughout the noon show. I'll be there at noon, by the way, too. By much of today, we should expect about a half an inch to an inch of rainfall. Some communities like up in the mountains may see a little bit more. And then when you introduce Wednesday's rain too, we also get, let's see if it will show me if this graphic is not giving me a hard time. Probably upwards of an inch and a half for most spots. This is through 1 o'clock on Thursday. So we're going to keep an eye on that as well. Not only will it be pretty wet today, it's also going to be windy as well. Look for some wind gusts to around 35 miles per hour towards the coastline through lunchtime. Out towards the mid-coast, gusts up to 40. So I cannot rule out some scattered power outages. The ground's going to be pretty saturated. So that will be an issue for today. It should just be for today, though. We'll be gusting up to the teens, possibly 20 by Tuesday, better conditions by Wednesday. Looks like all our graphics are failing once it gets towards Tuesday. Very interesting. I'll have to look into that after we are done here. All right, so what can you expect for the rest of the week? 60s for the next 3 days, 50s by Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday too. So try some mid-50s for much of the weekend. We should turn brighter, drier for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Look for some sun and clouds. At this point in October in the Portland area, we have received 0.36 inches of precipitation. That is rainfall and snowmelt combined. We obviously haven't had any snow, so this is mostly rainfall. We are 3.03 inches below the normal of where we should be. We should already be at almost 3.4 inches of rain for the month. We also averaged 5.25 inches of rain for the month of October. It is historically the wettest month for the Portland area. This puts our yearly or annual total, I should say, at 28.23 inches. We are getting closer and closer to a 10-inch deficit. So this is going to be a very dry year. I'll have to see what the records are like for the whole, or records for the driest year and whatnot. As for our precipitation outlook over the next 8 to 14 days, NOAA's Climate Prediction Center is forecasting a pretty wet trend. So this will be great. This is for October 27th through November 2nd. It's also a warm trend too. So it looks like it'll be warm and wet for the end of the month, heading into the early days of November. As for the next 7 days in our 7-day Weather Authority forecast, rainy for Monday and Wednesday, sunny on Tuesday. Thursday through Sunday, look for some sun and clouds. Temperatures declining as we approach the weekend. A very cool weekend ahead. Try some mid-50s, a little bit below that normal of 57 to 58 degrees for this time of year. So we are tracking, a better trend. A week from Friday is Halloween. Week from Saturday is the first day of November. I'm going to do a little bit of research right now, see what I can find about the driest year on record. So let's actually go back to this almanac data. Let's see if I can edit here. And this is what our 3D graphics look like, all the pink. So that's fun. All right, let's go back up to here and pull up that almanac data. Let's see what I can find while we're on the topic, I should say, of the wettest years on record. Let's see what I can find. If you have any questions, comments, you can drop them off into the comment section. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. All right, so let's look at the annual precipitation. Wow. So if the year ended today, this would be the 5th driest year for the Portland area. The number one driest year for the Portland area was back in 1941 at 25.27 inches of precip. That is rainfall and snowmelt combined. The most recent was back in 2001 at 33.19 inches. So this is an interesting stat here. I think I'm going to bring this to the noon show. I'll be there at CBS 13 noon over once again on CBS 13. I'll be there with Stephanie. We'll talk more about these stats as well in the forecast. Very interesting stat. What did I say? If it ended today, it'd be the 5th or be the 4th. Wow. Yeah, it would be the 4th driest year on record if the year ended today. If today was January 31st and we didn't get any more rain, it would be the 4th driest on record. It's pretty great. All right, if you have any questions or comments, you know where to find me. You can find me on my social medias, and then I'll see you at noon over on CBS 13. Thank you guys for watching, and have a fabulous rest of your week.
Live, interactive CBS 13 and Fox 23 Weather Authority coverage for your next main adventure has been sponsored by Rennie's.
Rennie's, a main adventure.
Make sure to stay connected with CBS 13 and Fox 23 on air, online, and through these social channels. Thank you for watching.